Have you ever found yourself thinking about someone you haven't seen in ages, only to bump into them unexpectedly at the grocery store, or hear a song that seems to have been made specifically for your current situation? Well, Carl Jung, one of the pioneers of analytical psychology, believed these weren't just coincidences. Instead, he saw them as examples of synchronicity, a term he coined to describe the phenomenon of meaningful coincidences. Synchronicity suggests that there is a hidden order to the universe, a sense of interconnectedness that goes beyond cause and effect. But how does it work, and what does it mean for us? Let's dive into the intriguing world of synchronicity and uncover its secrets. What is synchronicity? To fully grasp Jung's concept of synchronicity, let's first break down its definition. Synchronicity is derived from the Greek words synchronos, meaning occurring together, and city, referring to universe or cosmos. Simply put, synchronicity is the occurrence of events that are meaningfully related, yet there is no causal connection between them. For example, imagine you've recently been feeling unmotivated and stuck in your work. Then, out of nowhere, you find a four-leaf clover, and later in the day, you receive an email from a friend with news that aligns perfectly with your current goals. Jung would argue that these events, though seemingly disconnected, are synchronistically linked. The four-leaf clover symbolizes good luck and positive change, while the email provides the missing piece of information or connection that helps you move forward. Jung's theory of synchronicity. Jung's ideas were revolutionary, shifting our perspective from a world governed solely by cause and effect to one where meaning plays a crucial role. He proposed that synchronicity was a fundamental principle connecting our inner world with the outer world. According to Jung, every human has an unconscious mind that influences our thoughts, feelings, and actions in ways we don't consciously perceive. The collective unconscious is a shared aspect of the unconscious that contains universal experiences, memories, and archetypes common to all humanity. It's like a vast ocean of shared human experience. So, how do these concepts relate to synchronicity? Well, Jung believed that meaningful coincidences were a way for the unconscious mind, both our personal and the collective, to communicate with us. By recognizing these synchronicities, we can gain insight into our deepest motivations, fears, and desires. Essentially, Jung viewed synchronicity as a form of guidance, a gentle nudge from the universe pointing us towards what we need to know or do. The role of archetypes in synchronicity. Jung's concept of archetypes plays a pivotal role in understanding synchronicity. Archetypes are universal symbols, patterns, and motifs that reside in the collective unconscious. They manifest in various forms such as myths, stories, dreams, and even everyday experiences. An archetype often carries a deep psychological meaning that resonates with us on a subconscious level. For instance, water is a common archetype representing emotions, healing, and the subconscious. A recurring dream of being chased could signify a fear of something in your waking life. By recognizing these archetypes in synchronistic events, we can better understand their message. Imagine walking into a library and randomly picking up a book that has the exact answer to a question you've been pondering. Jung would suggest that this isn't just a coincidence. Instead, it's a synchronicity guided by your unconscious mind leading you to the solution you seek. This highlights how synchronicity can act as a catalyst for personal growth, helping us discover insights that we may not have found otherwise. Personal meaning and interpretation. While synchronicity is rooted in the idea of universal connections, the meaning of these events is highly personal. What resonates with one person may not hold the same significance for another. For example, the number 1111 might hold a special meaning for someone who is going through a significant transformation in their life, but may be completely meaningless to someone else. This is because the interpretation of synchronicity depends on our individual circumstances, beliefs, and the context of our lives. Jung encouraged each person to explore their own inner world and find their unique meaning in synchronistic experiences. he cautioned against imposing external interpretations or relying solely on fixed meanings assigned to certain symbols. After all, everyone's journey is different, and what holds true for one may not necessarily apply to another. Synchronicity as a guide to personal growth. Understanding. Synchronicity as a guide to personal growth involves recognizing the subtle messages the universe sends us through meaningful coincidences. When we pay attention to these signs, they can offer valuable insights into our inner struggles, desires, and fears. Jung believed that synchronicity could illuminate our path, offering guidance and helping us make decisions aligned with our true selves. For instance, let's say you keep coming across situations that remind you of a past trauma. This could be a sign from your unconscious mind that it's time to heal and let go of that pain. Similarly, if you keep seeing reminders of a childhood dream or aspiration, it might be a call to revisit those goals and consider if you're living in accordance with them. By acknowledging and exploring these synchronicities, we can gain a deeper understanding of ourselves and the challenges and opportunities that lie ahead. How to recognize and interpret synchronicity. Developing the ability to recognize and interpret synchronicity is a skill that can deepen our understanding of ourselves and the world around us. Jung suggested that the key to recognizing synchronicity lies in paying attention to the small, seemingly insignificant details of our everyday lives. Those little coincidences that we often brush aside might hold profound meaning. Keeping a journal of these experiences can be incredibly helpful in identifying patterns and gaining insight. Here's a simple approach to understanding synchronicity. First, pay attention to the coincidences and patterns that catch your attention. Next, ask yourself how these events relate to your current circumstances, thoughts, or emotions. Exploring these connections can lead to surprising insights. Finally, reflect on the possible guidance or advice these synchronicities might be offering. Remember that interpretation is personal, so trust your intuition and find meaning in the context of your own life. Synchronicity and spirituality. Synchronicity holds a significant place in spirituality as it points to a deeper interconnectedness in the universe. Many spiritual traditions teach that we are all connected, and synchronicity serves as a reminder of this unity. By recognizing the patterns and connections in our lives, we can feel a sense of belonging to something greater than ourselves. Moreover, synchronicity can foster a sense of wonder and awe about the universe, inspiring us to explore our spiritual side and seek deeper truths. It encourages us to look beyond the material world and consider the spiritual dimensions of our existence. In essence, synchronicity bridges the gap between our physical reality and the unseen spiritual realm, reminding us that we are part of a grand tapestry of existence. In conclusion, synchronicity challenges us to see the world in a new light. It invites us to recognize the hidden order and meaningfulness in everyday events. By paying attention to the coincidences that shape our lives, we can gain a deeper understanding of ourselves, our purpose, and the world around us. Whether you choose to explore synchronicity through the lens of psychology or spirituality, one thing remains clear. We are not merely passive observers in this world. Instead, we are active participants in a grand cosmic dance. So, the next time you encounter a strange coincidence, don't dismiss it as just luck. Embrace it as a synchronicity, a meaningful signpost guiding you on your unique journey through life. As Carl Jung wisely said, synchronicity is the causal connecting principle between events which are meaningfully related. So keep your eyes open and your heart curious, and who knows what synchronicities you might discover in your own life. We hope you found this video insightful and it has helped you see coincidences in a new light. If you enjoyed this video, please hit the thumbs up button and share it with friends that might find value in Jung's teachings. Your support means the world to us and keeps us motivated to create more quality content. Don't forget to subscribe for more videos on psychology, spirituality, and self-discovery. Thank you for watching, and until next time, remember to embrace the synchronicities in your life.